Ronak, it's so good to see you at ETH Denver. We met 2 weeks ago at our San Francisco office opening. So yeah, it's a pleasure for seeing you again at ETH Denver. So yeah, what brings you here? What are you most excited about in this conference?
Yeah, first thing, Lumesh, always a pleasure to see you and really happy to be here. Thanks for having me. ETH Denver is obviously, it's an amazing event and lots of energy here, lots of new projects, building a lot of value. That's what attracted us to be here. And yeah, I'm here with, I'm the founder of RhinoSpider. We are also very, very soon launching on the Internet Computer Protocol in about a week's time. So lots of energy, lots of excitement here to take it to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah, so before we start with the RhinoSpider, I know we had a great interaction in San Francisco.
Yes.
What I'd love to zoom into is let's just take a step back in terms of you being a founder, right?
Yeah.
What has been your entrepreneurial journey as a founder?
Yeah.
Why did you decide to become one? And when did you start your venture?
Absolutely. So as a background, I'm an engineer and a MBA. I did my engineering from upstate New York, did my MBA from Deakin University in Australia. And I've my first venture was actually in ad tech space. We were the first ones in India to bring tablets in taxis. That was our first venture. We're backed by one of the best people in the industry. My second venture was where we did a very successful paid pilot with Ola and Uber, which are like two prominent taxi aggregators in India. Post that, I was in the pharmaceutical space where I got an opportunity to sell my business to India's largest pharmaceutical equipment manufacturing company called Parley. And post that, I got into crypto media. That's how I entered crypto media through droomdroom.com. And that's how I built my connections. I've been working with ICP since about 2 years, and that's how I have deep relations with ICP as well. ICP, working with ICP, I started realizing the sheer potential of the blockchain itself. Lots very, very heavy on tech, very extremely user focused. And that's what prompted me to start building on ICP. And that's where RhinoSpider came in. It was actually one of the reasons where we started building on ICP was also because of Harvey and Ritvik. They are the founders of Quantum Leap Labs.
And they also run our ICP hub in the US and Canada.
Yes, they also run the ICP hub US Canada. And they basically have helped us immensely with our business model and making user adoption and such, and a little bit with tech as well. Really grateful to them, really grateful to you and the rest of the folks in ICP to be so warm and nice to us and accelerating us in our journey. Thanks.
I mean, I think the way I think is ICP is nothing without the entrepreneurs that would build on top of it. And so I think we are all trying to do together is like, okay, network where we as entrepreneurs need to come together and kind of bring it all together. So yeah, tell us about RhinoSpider. When did you start building on it? And what is it all about?
Yeah, sure. We started building RhinoSpider about 6 months ago. And we are at a state of launching now in the next week. RhinoSpider enables real-time indexing of public web data. Now, with the advent of AI, there is an immense demand in terms of real-time contextualized data. We provide real-time contextual data to large language models so that they can give you better results.
And that's a huge problem.
Yes, it is a huge problem
because like all the models, LLMs have been trained in back in 2023, 24. Right. So they absolutely need access to absolute real-time data. So how are you doing that? How are you solving it?
Yes. Data scraping has been around since about 2 decades now. There have been centralized companies which have been tapping into residential IPs because commercial data centers IPs are usually blocked by prominent platforms. They don't allow, and there are very limited IPs. There are only 4 billion IPs, so people can actually pinpoint which IP is doing what. So usually commercial data center IPs are blocked. They've been tapping into residential IPs without compensating users for what the value they bring. And we decided to change that. Users can participate into RhinoSpider network simply by having an internet connection and downloading our web extension. Once they download the web extension, they can passively contribute to the network through their internet bandwidth. On the other side of the network are AI companies which require data sets. These specific data sets are basically then streamed by routers. Routers usually distribute these requests amongst nodes, which are our users. And users crawl the web, and we process the file a little bit and then provide these data in a
So
seamless
ICP
manner.
for you is then orchestrating this entire thing?
Entire thing. It would not be possible without ICP. We are hosting every single component of our protocol on ICP.
Oh, wow.
From the front end, back end, admin panel to consumer canister, everything is on ICP. And it's the only, I feel, blockchain which is so seamless. It's been a pleasure working with ICP. We are able to store all the data on ICP itself. And that's a very big deal. AI inferencing is possible on ICP, which is the next stage of development on RhinoSpider as well. All in all, I would say it's just fantastic.
It is indeed a pleasure, Ronak. And I mean, I'm super exciting and also very excited about the amount of cycles it's going to burn on the ICP network. So all the best for your launch. You said it's coming in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
And good luck. Enjoy the rest of your show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Lumesh. Pleasure.